welcome to my channel, where stories are not just entertaining, but also educational. Subscribe now and start learning English in a fun and engaging way. Ava was a travel vlogger, bold, curious, and fearless. Her channel focused on uncovering myths and mysteries. And when she heard about the cursed fort, she didn't hesitate. "I'll spend the night there," she told her crew. "Let's see if the stories are real." The locals warned her. "No one stays there after dark," an old man said. "They disappear, or worse, they come back. Different." But Ava had heard it all before. Ghost stories, urban legends. She shrugged it off and headed to the fort with her cameraman Liam. The sun dipped low as they reached the broken gates of the fort. A sign read, "Staying after sunset is strictly prohibited." They set up camp just inside the fort's crumbling walls. The place was eerily silent. No birds, no wind, just stillness. They began recording, laughing nervously, documenting every shadow. But then they heard it, whispers, soft at first, then louder. A woman's voice singing a lullaby, but no one was there. Liam's camera stopped working, batteries drained, and Ava's phone, fully charged minutes ago, was now completely dead. Suddenly something darted past them. A shadow, fast and tall, moving along the wall. Then the screaming began. Not from Ava, not from Liam, but from inside the fort. They followed the noise against their better judgment into the ruins. And there, on the wall, written in red, "You were warned." The temperature dropped. Ava's breath turned to fog. Liam turned to her and whispered, "We need to leave. Now." They ran. But the gates were gone, as if they'd never existed. Then, in the silence, a voice spoke from behind them. "You've entered her story. Now you must finish it." They turned, and standing there was a woman in old-fashioned clothes, eyes hollow, face pale. The woman vanished, and the gates reappeared. They didn't question it. They fled, never looked back. Ava never posted the footage, not because she didn't believe, but because when they checked the camera later, all it recorded was static, except one frame, just one. A still of the woman smiling. The fort still stands. The warning signs are still there. And if you listen closely at night, you'll still hear the lullaby. But be warned, some stories don't want to be told. And some ghosts don't like visitors. Moral values. Respect the unknown. The story teaches us to respect the unknown and the supernatural, and not to take unnecessary risks. Be cautious of warnings. The story highlights the importance of listening to warnings and not ignoring them. Don't meddle with things you don't understand. The story teaches us not to meddle with things we don't understand, especially when it comes to the supernatural. Some secrets are better left unexplored. The story suggests that some secrets are better left unexplored and that some mysteries are not meant to be solved. Be prepared for the consequences. The story teaches us to be prepared for the consequences of our actions, especially when we venture into the unknown. Vocabulary. Cursed, having a magical spell or charm placed upon something or someone. Example sentence, "The fort was cursed by a dark figure centuries ago." Forbidden, not allowed or permitted. Example sentence, "The town was forbidden to visitors due to its dark history." Ghost, a spirit or spectre, especially one that is believed to haunt a particular place. Example sentence, "The ghost of the woman was said to haunt the fort." Haunted, having or showing signs of being haunted by ghosts or spirits. Example sentence, "The haunted fort was a place of legend and fear." Legend, a story or myth that is passed down through generations. Example sentence, "The legend of the cursed fort was a story that had been passed down for centuries." Lullaby, a song or melody sung to help someone fall asleep. Example sentence: the woman's voice singing a lullaby was a haunting sound. Myth: a story or legend that is not based on fact. Example sentence: the myth of the cursed fort was a story that was not based on fact but was still widely believed. Sorcerer: a person who practices magic or sorcery. Example sentence: the dark figure who cursed the fort was a sorcerer with great power. Urban legend: a story or myth that is passed down through generations, often based on a supposed event or experience. Example sentence: the urban legend of the haunted fort was a story that was widely believed but not based on fact. Warning: a notice or signal that something is not safe or is not allowed. Example sentence: the warning signs at the fort were a clear indication that visitors were not welcome. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and join us on our journey into the unknown.